She's a former educator, social activist, and etiquette coach that's made a tremendous impact in the lives of thousands of young Bahamians. And in her early years, she played a key role in the implementation of the People to People program. As we continue our series promoting women, we share with you the story of a phenomenal woman who keeps getting better with age.
I feel humbled by all this award.
Beverley Wallace Whitfield may be 92 years old, but in her own quiet space, she loves gardening and walking around her village road home. This exemplary Bahamian woman has quite an active public life, and so much so that she's rubbed shoulders with many local and international leaders. You see, the People to People initiative, which gives visitors a homely Bahamian experience, was born out of her office when she served in the External Affairs Division in the Ministry of Tourism. And it's an experience the first People to People volunteer says she thoroughly enjoyed.
We went to the Nazareth Home for Children with the social worker and so on, because in the early days, I'm not sure if they still do it, I'm sure they probably do, they tried to match the visitor with the local in interest, so that we had something in common, we could share this, and I could show them the Bahamian aspect of things. And it was very interesting because, like anybody, when you go to a foreign country, you don't want to just see the shops and cameras and watches and walk the streets and that sort of thing. You want to see the country that you're visiting. I can remember one female who came from Europe with her sons, and I thought they might be interested in soccer. So I took them to Fort Charlotte, where soccer was being played at that time. And another visitor came and went to church with me.
Wallace Whitfield says she, along with other volunteers, have forged good relationships with participants and are all pleased with the direction the initiative is headed.
It is through this program where you get visitors from all countries of the world, and you share what we do, how we live, and how we talk, our music, our everything, our whole nature. We have that opportunity of spreading the word, showing we stuff. One of the aspects that I must ask if they still do it was you could adopt a foreign student. And I had one. I had a daughter, and my neighbor down the road had one. So much, and we became so involved with their lives that my neighbor had the wedding reception, her wedding reception, in her garden. You know, we would give parties and dinners.
And believe it or not, Wallace Whitfield will celebrate her 93rd birthday in grand style on September 17th. She jokingly admits that staying active keeps her brain ticking.
I'm, for instance, chairman of the scholarship committee at my church, which is an important role. I love it because I'm a former school teacher, and we're educating some of our young people from the parish. And I'm still a Red Cross volunteer, and it may be in name only, but and I still lecture when I'm asked, and I'm on the telephone all the time answering questions, because people know that I have that protocol and etiquette background, so they'll call and ask me questions, ask me for advice.
Here's the direction the tourism ambassador would like to see the initiative take in the future.
I would like that program of adopting a foreign student encouraged. I hope it hasn't faded out. I would like to see that, because we now have the University of the West of the Bahamas, and we're going to have the dormitories, you know, more of them built and occupied. So there are going to be students from countries abroad. So I would like to see that program emphasized, because it's a wonderful thing.